when the they say is unstated. Another challenge can be identifying the they say when it is not explicitly identified. Whereas Zinchenko offers an upfront summary of the view he is responding to, other writers assume that their readers are so familiar with these views that they need not name or summarize them. In such cases, you, the reader, have to reconstruct the unstated they say that is motivating the text through a process of inference. See, for instance, if you can reconstruct the position that Tamara Drott is challenging in the opening paragraph of her essay, The Growing College Gap. The first in her family to graduate from college. How many times have we heard that phrase, or one like it, used to describe a successful American with a modest background? In today's United States, a 4-year degree has become the all but official ticket to middle-class security. But if your parents don't have much money or higher education in their own right, the road to college and beyond looks increasingly treacherous. Despite a sharp increase in the proportion of high school graduates going on to some form of post-secondary education, socioeconomic status continues to exert a powerful influence on college admission and completion. In fact, gaps in enrollment by class and race, after declining in the 1960s and 1970s, are once again as wide as they were 30 years ago, and getting wider, even as college has become far more crucial to lifetime fortunes. Tamara Drott, The Growing College Gap. You might think that the they say here is embedded in the third sentence. They say, or we all think, that a 4-year degree is the all but official ticket to middle class security. And you might assume that Drott will go on to disagree. If you read the passage this way, however, you would be mistaken. Drott does not question whether a college degree has become the ticket to middle class security, but whether most Americans can obtain that ticket, whether college is within the financial reach of most American families. You may have been thrown off by the but following the statement that college has become a prerequisite for middle-class security. However, unlike the though in Zinchenko's opening, this but does not signal that Drott will be disagreeing with the view she has just summarized, a view that in fact she takes as a given. What Drott disagrees with is that this ticket to middle-class security is still readily available to the middle and working classes. Were one to imagine Drott in a room talking with others with strong views on this topic, one would need to picture her challenging not those who think college is a ticket to financial security, something she agrees with and takes for granted, but those who think the doors of college are open to anyone willing to put forth the effort to walk through them. The view that Drott is challenging, then, is not summarized in her opening. Instead, she assumes that readers are already so familiar with this view that it need not be stated. Drott's example suggests that in texts where the central they say is not immediately identified, you have to construct it yourself based on the clues the text provides. You have to start by locating the writer's thesis and then imagine some of the arguments that might be made against it. What would it look like to disagree with this view? In Drott's case, it is relatively easy to construct a counter argument. It is the familiar faith in the American dream of equal opportunity when it comes to access to college. Figuring out the counter-argument not only reveals what motivated Drott as a writer, but helps you respond to her essay as an active, critical reader. Constructing this counter-argument can also help you recognize how Drott challenges your own views, questioning opinions that you previously took for granted.